Alright, we're going to show you an installation video on installing our SHERCO radiator guards. This particular bike is a 2020 SHERCO 300 SER factory model, but pretty much from 2019 and up they all take the same radiator guard. So very easy installation. What we've done so far is we've removed the radiator shrouds and the stock plastic louvers off the face of the radiator. All you're going to do is take the guard and simply install it onto the face of the radiator guard. You have cutouts on the side of the radiator on the exterior side to line up the bolt holes. And all you have to do is almost click it into place, and then we'll show you how to get in there and mount the frame bolts. Okay, so the tools needed for installation on these radiator guards are an 8mm bit, whether that's T-handle, socket with a ratchet. What we have here is a screwdriver set up with a flex bit. This allows a little bit of movement to get around all the holes and kind of tight confined spots. And one little trick that we found is just take a little piece of paper towel, shove it in the bottom of the socket. That way when you put your mounting bolt into the socket, it stays in place, it doesn't fall out. So what we want to do is just to try to angle the face of the radiator guard out, maybe at about a 20 to 30 degree angle. And what that's going to do is allow us to go in kind of a straight shot to the frame mount with our socket. And that allows you to make sure that the bolt doesn't strip out or anything like that. You want a really straight shot to the frame. Okay, so then once you get the lower frame bolt mounted, we're going to mount the top frame bolt, and again angle the guard out. I like to go above this ear on the exterior side of the radiator, just for the fact that if you go below it, the angle is a little bit off and you could potentially strip that bolt. So go ahead and tighten it up about halfway. You're not going to snug these up until we get the outside bolts lined up and installed. And finally, what we're going to do is install the shroud side bolts. They're button heads, 6x16 button heads with a flat washer. All you have to do is take both hands, kind of grab the face of the radiator guard and kind of clip it back into place. It should snap. Everything should line up. If something's not lining up, bolt pattern is off, the majority of the time your radiator guard has damage to it. It's bent in some way, whether twisted or bent out. If these two holes do not line up and it's not working, it should just snap into place. So if that doesn't work, you can always call us and we'll walk you through it. But more or less what we're going to do is just take your button head, start with the lower one, kind of hand tighten it, and then get the top one on, hand tighten it. You can apply thread locker to both of those bolts. Blue is great for a medium strength, and then you're just going to tighten these up. Not have to smoke them or tighten them down like too crazy, but there you have the outside. And then what you're going to do is we're going to finish this thing up by torquing the frame mount bolts. So you have these two access holes, top and bottom. You're going to fish your flex bit through the hole, tighten that down on the bottom section, and then you're going to go through your top access hole with your flex bit or a wobble bit, and you're going to finish up by torquing that top frame bolt. And there you have it. The Bulletproof Designs radiator guards are installed on the SHERCO. If you have any technical questions or any fitment issues, feel free to give us a shout or contact us at sales@bulletproofdesigns.com.